What's up, HAD gang? It's your boy HAD the Hustler, and I'm back with another one. Today we're gonna talk about the WBC does it again, man. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. It's just like it's almost like it's a certain bias. There's an elephant in the room, man. There's an elephant in the room. First, Teofimo Lopez is not the undisputed. Then he the undisputed. Then he not the undisputed. Now he the undisputed. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like they're trying to set up Teofimo Lopez versus Ryan Garcia. Why are they scared of Devin? Why these people are scared of Devin, man? Devin Haney is a good fighter. They claim that he ain't beat nobody. They claim he ain't fight nobody. But there's one consistent action that happens around every single person that has to fight him. The 5 D's of dodgeball. Dodge, duck, dive, and dodge. They dodging this dude, man. Theo was acting like a clown. He asked first, he was like, hey, yo, from now on, we taking $5 million, no less than $5 million a fight. Then he see Eddie Hearn. Now it's like, hey, Eddie, we'll fight Devin for $10 million. You're trying to cash out, bro. Trying to cash out. Tio know that he can't beat Devin. Teofimo has been in the ring with Devin before. Teofimo has sparred Devin before. I've said it multiple times. Tio has sparred Devin before. And apparently, Devin whooped that ass. Because I feel like if Devin hadn't whooped that ass, he would know that this is an easy out. This is an easy out for Undisputed Champion. They calling this man Undisputed. He calling Dev the email champ, and he literally requested his WBC franchise title, and he literally got his belts, or he got his title in the mail. I seen on Instagram yesterday, his dad opening up the packet saying that he was the WBC champion. Like, bro, he got that in the mail. He's the email champ. And then you got all these Hispanic fans, you know what I mean? I don't want to mean to put no race in it, you know what I'm saying? But we just gotta cross all T's and dot all I's, man. These Hispanic fans don't even care, bro. They don't care nothing about boxing. All they care about is their favorite fighter. They got Canelo Alvarez up here taking drugs, handpicking these Euro clowns in here I ain't even gonna isolate them European dudes. We all know about them C-class fighters, you know what I'm saying? And they got the pride of the boxing, you know what I'm saying? That's a national sport or whatever. We got the little teeny sport called boxing in America. And we don't even celebrate things we should celebrate, like 2-time Olympic gold medalist Clarissa Shields. We don't celebrate things like we should celebrate, like Deontay Wilder winning the bronze in the Olympics. We don't celebrate them things because them things are very small in this large country. Because of that simple fact, we are letting American boxing get out of hand with these sanctioning bodies. And it's the WBC. The WBC, when Deontay Wilder had the WBC belt, it seemingly had a different pride. When Deontay Wilder had that WBC belt, Mauricio Sulaimon held the WBC to the highest standard. Now that Deontay Wilder has been cheated out his belt, now the WBC is showing his true colors. We always knew that this mandatory thing was suspicious. You know what I mean? Now there's 3 champs in the WBC. You got the franchise champion, and that like don't got no mandatories, and then you got the guy that got to do all the heavy lifting, which is the WBC champion. He got 2 mandatories. That's kind of like, okay, giving the WBC champion 2 mandatories is basically saying, hey, hold down the fort while we get this money from everybody else. And then you got Ryan Garcia, who is the interim WBC champion for beating Luke Campbell. Like, come on, man. Like, everybody always say in the Twitter, everybody always commenting on my stuff, asking me weird questions like who who Charlo fought to fight Canelo. Like, why is you trying to protect Canelo? Why people act like Canelo haven't been ducking the Charlo brothers, because he ducked both of them since 154 pounds, bro. Why we not? Why are they acting like Devin Haney has not been ducked? Lomachenko ducked him, gave his belt away, gave it away. Hey, WBC say, hey, I want to know what fight is best for boxing. Lomachenko versus Devin Haney. Lomachenko saw it. He was shaking in his boots. He requested a franchise champion. Mauricio Sulaimon sitting in his chair like, oh yeah, this is another way of getting that paper. And he gave, I don't know if the franchise champion has to pay sanctioning body fees, but I'm assuming that the WBC franchise champion have to pay sanctioning body fees. And I got an inkling on that because I heard in an interview that Mauricio Sulaimon said we got to make money somehow, which also lets me know that they are getting sanctioning body fees from people that's carrying this franchise title, which is a bunch of bull. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of bull. You ain't even got to fight for it. And then first they say it's not transferable. Now, as soon as Teofimo Lopez beat Lomachenko, it's transferable. And now if somebody beat Teofimo Lopez, they're going to be the undisputed champ. How about we just put all the belts on the line like the fans want? The fans is asked for this. The fans that's paying the money is asking for undisputed. But the business of boxing is consistently failing the fans. And we are going to support it because this is what we do. This is so crazy. I'm going to say this. See, my favorite fighters are WBC champions. So I can't really say that I'm not gonna watch another WBC sanctioned fight because I like Earl, you know what I mean? I like Jamal and Jamel Charlo, you know what I mean? I like Wilder, you know what I mean? Like these dudes love that belt, but we gotta find some way to reprimand Mauricio Sulaimon as far as like hitting his pockets, man. Like I feel like once Wilder win this belt, I feel like Wilder should get this belt, get undisputed, and throw them motherfucking belts in the trash can, man. Cause this is so crazy, man. Like it's so ignorant how they treat Spanish fighters as far as like. And it's not white fighters, it's not black fighters, it's not European fighters. They only doing this for Spanish fighters, man. And it's an obvious, blatant disrespect to boxing. And these dudes, these fans are so thirsty because they know that they cannot compete with the top level of competition, that they're just accepting it. They sitting there in the comments calling us all kind of monkeys and all kinds of saying we triggered and all that. Yeah, we triggered because we the ones that's paying for these fights. You know what I'm saying? They didn't post Canelo last pay-per-view numbers. You know why? Because we ain't watched that mess. We didn't watch no. I mean, I watched it, but the mass boxing fan that deserved the right fights did not watch Caleb Smith versus Canelo Alvarez. Because first of all, they don't know who Caleb Smith is. Nobody don't know who Caleb Smith is. Somehow he got to the top of he won some BS. I mean, he got the Ali Trophy. I'm gonna call it a BS tournament because don't nobody join that. It ain't a bunch of top guys in these dang on tournaments. Let's be real. It's some top B class fighters in those tournaments, but ain't no top guys going to those tournaments, man. And then Teofimo Lopez, he was in like a little small tournament. You know what I mean? Ended up having to face Devin Haney, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go this way. He ain't even want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, Mauricio Sulaimon, you making your goddamn own business look like you making your corporation look like crap, man. Like this ain't good for boxing. I thought in the rules it says the WBC can decide on anything that's good for boxing. You know what I mean? They need to X that out and put anything that's good for his pocket, man. This is not the way to go. This is not the way to build boxing. We know American fans are the fans that keep boxing rich. We are the fans that keep boxers paid. We are the fans that keep promoters paid. We are the fans that keep money in the pockets of boxing. Period. You could go over to the European, you could have a stadium with 70,000 people at $20 a ticket. It was seats at the Floyd Mayweather Manny Pacquiao fights, $5,000 a ticket, and that wasn't even the floor seats. You know what I mean? It was seats at Errol Spence fight that was like 2 bands. People still pack that out. People still pack that. You got people flying from all over the country to come see Earl. Next time Earl fight, I'ma be there. Next time Wilder fight, I'ma be there. I live in North Carolina. I don't care any of the 50 states, any of my guys fighting in 2021, I'm going to be there. You know why? Because that's the type of boxing fan Americans are. These dudes, these goddamn dudes in here fighting for these other countries. We understand your machismo. We understand all that. We understand your country pride. But when we got our pride, our pride in our people, it's always considered racial. You know what I mean? We got to keep that mess out of boxing, man. We got to keep that mess out of boxing. We got to keep it real with ourselves, man. We 100% got to keep it real with ourselves. The WBC is ruining boxing, bro. WBC, I mean, I ain't saying it's ruining boxing because boxing is at a critical state right now. You got mass cheating. You got mass, you know what I mean, glove gates. You got failed drug tests. You got WBC supporting a female that's transformed herself into a man by taking testosterone, took the fight from Franchise Cruz DeZern, you know what I mean? And then they ain't even give they ain't even give the queen a public apology for being wrong. What she do? She took her belt with dignity, poked her chest out, said next up. Nobody, and then what? How did they do her? They give her a fight on January the 2nd. It's not even freaking televised, bro. This ain't even. I cannot even believe what's going on. And actually, I can. You know what I mean? It's like that. It's like that. It's like that ex-girlfriend that got everything but a job, doing everything but helping you take care of the crib. You got to get rid of her, man. We got to get rid of her, man. Got to get rid of her. Let's support I feel like we should be supporting the IBO or something like that. We should put the IBO up where the WBC is. Because at least IBF and the IBO, at least they ain't gonna mandatory. At least they make them fight. You know what I'm saying? And like these belts got to go, man. I'm just changing my mind just that quick. I'm so mad at it. These belts got to go. You know what? We're going to do, us as black fans, us as fans of real boxing, we got to do what the Hispanics is doing for Ryan Garcia. We don't need them belts. We don't need them belts. We don't need them belts to support our favorite fighters, and our favorite fighters should definitely drop them belts. We definitely need to support our favorite fighters, period, no matter if the belt is there or not, because the belts don't mean nothing. In 2021, the belts had a little bit of prestige in them for the fan, and now they're finally completely dissolved. It means nothing. The belts mean nothing. They've been ducking Gary Russell Jr. for I don't even know. Gary Russell Jr., let me see. Gary Russell Jr. had the belt for, I want to say, 5 years. That's why I haven't been no undisputed champion in his weight class. They don't want to fight him. They don't want to fight him. They're going to do Devin Haney the same way. They're going to do him the same way. What they're doing is they're trying to wait Devin Haney out until he switch up to go up to 140. You know what I mean? But Trill Bill already know. Trill Bill see it. The Trill Bill see it from a mile away. Trill Bill playing the long game. Trill Bill already know we going to support him and his son. They already know. Wilder already know we're going to support him. Charlo already know that we're going to support them. It doesn't matter. Errol Spence Jr. know we're going to support them. Terrence Crawford need to get on board. He need to fire his little homeboys, you know what I'm saying, from doing public relations, because they kind of put in a bad taste in black fight fans' mouth, you know what I'm saying, especially with that sneak dissing and all that. These dudes don't even got the right information, and doing all this craziness for Bud and all that like that. Bud, man, come on, B, get on a follow code, man. Come on, man, get on code, man. Like you got people out here like myself that love you in the ring, man. I love Terrence Bud Crawford in the ring, but outside the ring, he's surrounded by busters, bro. He's so that guy. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say his name, but that guy be wailing, man. Like I understand how you go for your mans and you shoot for your mans and stuff like that. But come on, man. Like we gotta be real here. We gotta be real with ourselves. And that's the thing as black people, man. We gotta be real with ourselves, man. Forget all this, oh, all this hating is instilled, you know what I mean? Like I'm a start another channel, you know what I'm saying, talk about something like that, but it's instilled. We all got this self-hate. Well, it ain't self-hate, it's self-pity, you know what I'm saying, because we don't hate ourselves, because we ain't never went to war, you know what I mean, with ourselves in order to hate ourselves. But man, we got to get it together as far as this boxing thing, man. I'm gonna take my little 30-some subscribers, man. I respect y'all. I love y'all. Thanks for the support. But we got to come together and make boxing way better, man. All the Americans, black, white, Mexican, all the people that respect real boxing. Well, I don't want nobody in my comments. I don't want nobody to subscribe to me that ain't no real boxing fan that's running around here. Oh, I like this dude. I like that dude. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You don't know these people, man. You don't know these people. Why are you defending people you don't know? You don't know. All we know is stuff like I'm about to call the man Canelo. Canelo Alvarez failed 2 drug tests. You should not be on no pound for pound. They not finna put no dang on Big Baby Miller on no pound for pound, no matter who he beat. They not finna put no dang on Dillian White on no pound for pound, no matter who he beat. But these Povetkins and Triple G's and them, like Triple G, like come on, B. Come on, man. Like he ain't even fought nobody ever. Like he beat Danny. His best win is Danny Jacobs, man. Let's be real, man. Like these dudes get this treatment. These dudes get this treatment that I don't understand, man. I don't understand why it's warranted, man. It's like Paul Malignaggi said this is couple years back that the European fighters taking over boxing. That's because they trying to force all these dudes. They trying to force all these dudes out of boxing, bro. And some of our best fighters are staying silent about it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like that should be a thing. No matter if you just look at Wilder. Wilder is so outspoken about it, and Wilder will keep all 10 toes down on the ground about issues like this because he know that his fans got him. He know we got him. We buy his t-shirts, we buy his hoodies, we go to his fights. You know what I'm saying? Gervonta Davis know in his mind, he know his fans got him. But Gervonta Davis is on a leash though, so you can't really expect a brother like that to be, you know what I mean, speaking on anything, you know what I mean? But as far as boxing, bro, like, we gotta make this thing better. Boxing is on tilt. I'm on tilt with boxing, bro. Like I love it, watch it every day, but it don't make no sense how the fans is allowing these people to really take a dump on black fighters. That's all. That's the only thing you can say about it, man. They only doing it to black fighters, and people, oh yeah, race bait. Like, bro, all right, explain to me why Demetrius Andrade has not fought a champion yet. He on the zone. Explain to me why he haven't gotten Billy Joe Saunders yet. Explain to me why he haven't gotten Triple G yet. Explain to me why he haven't gotten Canelo Alvarez yet. Like, come on, man. Explain to me this. Explain to me why Devin Haney all of a sudden got to fight somebody. You know what I mean? He the champ. Well, explain to me why Devin Haney is going to these people fights. Devin Haney is calling these people out publicly. Devin Haney's putting prices on sparring matches. Explain to me why Devin Haney got people sending him fake term sheets. Explain this to me, though. If it's not, you know what I mean? If it's not some kind of blackball attempt or some kind of attempt to like wait this young man out. You can't wait him out. He's the youngest champ, bro. You only waiting yourself out. It's because they're scared, man. They're scared. They scared. Jerron Boots Ennis, if you can hear this, brother, they're going to be scared of you. He's the next one. I'm gonna put this on wax right now. The next fighter that goes through this very same thing, it's going to be two more fighters that go through this exact same thing. Jerron Boots Ennis and Shakur Stevenson. They're going to go through it. They're going to go through it. They got Ryan Garcia. I like Ryan Garcia too. So I ain't really that, you know what I mean? I don't really want to put them in it, but they got fighters like Ryan Garcia beating Luke Campbell, and now Devin Haney on his terms. The audacity, bro. The champ got to fight on a contender's terms. The audacity. This does not happen. This does not happen no other way. It only happens one way. We got to change boxing, man. We got to change this racial discrimination in boxing, man. Because we, like I said earlier, we are the ones that's putting the money in their pockets, man. That's all I got for today, man. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and you know my new moniker for 2021, watch more boxing.